So that's got things underway. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Well, this guy, Kobbie Mainoo, is someone who can add a nice bit of stability to...
He's having a pop! Oh, that is beyond special! A worldie and a half! That is a gem! An absolute gem! And that's got him off to a flyer!
That's the perfect confidence boost they needed. Brilliant!
Manchester United finding themselves unexpectedly behind. Shaw. Here's Matheus Cunha. Yamal. Maguire. Mainoo. Šeško. Now it's Ferran Torres. Ferran Torres! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
And we have our very first corner. Manchester United are looking to go forward now. Mainoo. Here's Matheus Cunha. Bruno Fernandes. And it's Mainoo. He's shifted it to the flank. He has found the way through. Shot a goal! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
And here's Ferran Torres. He's had a shot!
And he could have done himself a massive favour by just lifting his head up there. You know, it would have been a better picture of what was going on around him.
Well, that's a foul. A simple decision for the referee. And he's going to have his name taken. So just a one early goal to report so far. 1-0 the score. Šeško. Muscular approach does pay off here. Oh, good spread. Skim. And the shot! Played it again.
Well played and well cleared.
Good running, strong and purposeful. Distributed tidily. Now it's Ferran Torres. Mainoo. Yoro. Burmo. Truthfully, it was hard to see any better outcome there. Now it's Ferran Torres. In with the challenge. Maguire. Yoro. And it's Mainu. Sheshko. Nicely aimed pass.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
No, that's been intercepted. Maguire. Played to Casemiro. Sheshko. And it's Lopez. And here's Ferran Torres. Great chance! Oh, split-second reaction.
Ferran Torres clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Corner number 2 then. And he's there to clear it. That's rather hopeful. And now they can spring out of defence. Matheus Cunha. Now it's Ferran Torres. Tries one from range. He's got away with one there. Mainu. For sure. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he?
Yeah, we get to see this more and more. Defenders popping up in these positions.
A header! Well, that is clearly not the outcome he wanted.
Well, it really shouldn't be allowed to happen again. It needs to be dealt with at source.
Fermin. Now it's Ferran Torres. He's found a way through.
Such good technique.
He's having a hit! And yet another chance goes to waste.
Oh, they're just unrelenting, Peter. Wave after wave of attacks. Now it's just a matter of making at least one of them count. It looks very much like they'd be happy to settle for this narrow lead at the break.
And it's Shaw. Shaw is very much the model of the modern-day fullback. He'll try from distance! Oh, that was no routine save.
Lamine Yamal really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Corner number 3 coming up. Burmo gets it away. And now a sudden chance to counter. Now it's Ferran Torres. Bruno Fernandes. And the counter is on. Bruno Fernandes. Pau Kubasi wins the duel this time. Now it's Ferran Torres. Matheus Cunha. That's it, 45 minutes up. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff. Barcelona up by 1 goal at the halfway point.
I thought that was a decent 45 minutes of football. Plenty of signs that both managers can take a lot of encouragement from. I would say the mood is neither overly negative nor positive. You still have to approach this like it's 0-0.
Barcelona are in a pretty decent position after 45 minutes. 1-0 to the good. And so the action is resumed.
Well, my advice would be to keep at it. If you're doing well, keep it going.
Bruno Fernandes, chance for a shot! And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. Bomo. He's come in hard. They've played it short. And it's Bruno Fernandes. Here it is, crossed in. Oh, important interception. Barcelona have the chance to go the other way. He might be... Can he finish? And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Matheus Cunha actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Well, now it's a race for the ball. He's looking wide. Plays it in low. Chance! Frustratingly close. Now it's Yamal. Now it's Lopez. Ferran Torres. Casemiro. Barcelona are still that goal to the good. He's found a way through. Matheus Cunha. No way he was going to be out-muscled. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. And it's hit the woodwork and out.